Hey guys, welcome to this.
This caster's desk today has gotten very, very weird.
There's nothing I want to touch less than that.
Okay. Your loss.
I mean, yes, that is a loss for me, I suppose. That's fair. It is better than eating McDonald's.
Right.
Can you take those away?
No, that's the pool.
We're going to be getting into the 1v1 semifinals here in just a second. Before that, though, we do want to read out some of the donations. Tweet from Bart account at Chaostic. I need you to pie yourself in the face and post it on Twitter. Thanks. It's Gime or at it's Gime or it's Jimmy. I don't know how he says that.
Yeah.
Next up, oh wow, huge. Probably Psycho, who has donated before, donates $150, saying, "Sigh, Zalia letting me down with Nox. Pie for him. Thank you very much. And keep up the awesome work, fellas." So, yeah, he deserves that pie.
The more people who get pied, the better today, of course.
Yeah.
But in that last game.
Anonymous donates $20, saying if he is floating about, pie Dry Bear. If not, anyone from Fnatic. That's a big jump. I don't understand how those two are related, but I'm down to watch anyone.
Yeah.
The
The pies today have just been hilarious. Everyone's out there just getting it everywhere. The whipped cream.
And Lunatoris, $10, says, awesome event. Please have F-Dot and Lassus arm wrestle.
Ooh.
I think that would be very one-sided.
I think so, too. Maybe. Let him go once.
Right?
Watch F-Dot get humiliated. Let him go with both arms.
No,
against Lassus
because he's still going to lose.
That'd be funny, though.
But he's still going to lose.
See, how many people can we get to finally beat Lassus? I think he's undefeated at this point, as far as arm wrestling is concerned.
Nabil should win, and then I don't think anyone else is going to touch him. My man is like, he's like He-Man.
Nabil's a beast.
Nabil's a very large man. Let's bring up the bracket here in just a second. We're getting towards the end, of course, of the 1v1 tournament. Zyros, Awaken already have made it to semis. Oh, I'm sorry, we're still in quarterfinals. Maniac and Lobster are coming up next. Now, Maniac, like his teammate, CaptainTwig, is one of the best jousters in the world. Lobster, going to have a little bit of a hard time here. Things to consider: Lobster, definitely one of the most mechanically sound players in the world. Largely the best Agni, as well as probably the best Ra at the moment. But as we get into this, remember, this isn't a normal joust. First to 2 kills or a tower is going to take the game. Either way, Maniac still looks strong.
And taking a look at what was banned out, Maniac definitely concerned about Lobster's mid lane capabilities with those mages. Poseidon, Habwa, and Hell banned out by Maniac.
Hell.
Lobster removing some of those warriors. Bellona, Baka's not a warrior, obviously. Assassin, Bakasor, and of course then Kronos to just round things up, because Kronos is just a pain to deal with in a Joust matchup.
He is. Oh, whoa, look at this. He actually forces the stop here. Maniac finds a pull. Trying for something here. Lobster taking some damage.
Looking for a lot of early aggression. He's getting pretty low. This could be probably the earliest first blood we've seen so far today, but he's going to be able to run away.
That heavy hammer.
Yeah.
Just stick to him. Mercury a little bit too quick, though. Special delivery going to bring him out.
Saving the day in the end is, of course, are they starting at level 3? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so regular Joust, kind of standard rules. You have all 3 abilities online, but of course, there's always that odd situation. I go extra damage for wave clear or poke or harass or something. Fortunately, you had that special delivery. That could have been a first blood.
So we got a donation for $20. Said Freddie the Awesome, DM to sing Sandstorm since production won't play it. Are there words in that song?
There was a big donation earlier on, and we're actually going to have production, I believe. It's going to be the outro for the event, guys. So that is still coming later on.
I could sing it, but I don't know the words. It's just do 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 do. That was it, right? That was just my version.
Yeah.
That was my cover.
That was the DM cover of.
Feel free to cut that up and put it on your YouTube. Million views.
I think they can make a good ringtone as well.
Yeah, man. That's how you know your phone's ringing. Like just do 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 do. No kills yet. Maniac almost getting the first blood, forcing the special delay. Oh, speaking of which, getting it again.
So yeah, it's that Hercules right now. He's Hercules. Let's face it, he's a warrior going against an assassin. If Mercury can get later onto the game and get his damage built up, he is actually going to be able to do a fair bit against Hercules. But again, it's still Hercules, so it's not exactly going to be an easy fight.
See, for me, if you're Hercules against Mercury, you just wait for maximum velocity to be popped, get that 70% attack speed, and then you just hit Shields of the Underworld, go, come on, hit me. And then right towards the end of it, you driving strike. Yeah, hit the 3, of course, mitigate wounds, giving your health back. This is far and away a matchup that Hercules should dominate. Now, Mercury does win a fair amount of matchups. Most notably is one of the best counters to Kali on the Joust map, Bruce and Mercury. But again, this is not a normal Joust.
No, definitely not. This is only to 2 kills or the first tower being brought down, so there's no having to actually get through to Phoenix. a handful of the most recent games. Came down to 1 kill. Respawn times were just long enough. They took the tower immediately on the back of it, so it may only be a 1-kill game.
Oh, maximum velocity popped a little bit early there. He's going to throw special delivery right afterwards. He's going to take the polar. He has put himself in a bad spot. Oh, but Maniac not going to find it. Actually, he's pretty low himself.
Mitigate wounds will tick away. No poke coming back onto them. Both will survive that engagement. Minions, though, did reach the tower. It's going to be doing a little bit to it. And as things continue to go on, every little bit of poke will help in the long run.
So Maniac's going to come back out of the base here. It looks like Warrior Tabby, right? The screen is very far away.
It really is. There's some sort of boot or shoe-like object on that bar.
All right, it's got to be, I mean, it's got to be Warrior Tabby, right? You're just going to try to get that burst. Hercules also going to have a major benefit here in terms of the fact that he can safely build physical protection and is really not going to feel too much of that. No. Whereas Mercury must build into damage, whether it's crit or penetration. He wants to augment maximum velocity, whereas Hercules wants to augment mitigate wounds, defense and health, making that very, very potent. By the way, Zayden.
Yes.
Crazy donations going down right now.
Oh, let's get on those.
All right, so justice for Zayden. Pie for Zayden, because he feels left out.
I did a pie a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, I feel like you did.
I did. I'll do another.
Hey, I mean, got a $15 donation, $100 from Papa Lass. Have Lasses shave his beard?
Ooh.
That's rough. Wow, holy crap. XBenji132 donates $500.
Wow.
Says Mog's Prey, which is the stupid me emote when I'm going to eat the damn McDonald's. DM gets to take revenge on whomever. Mog, ooh, my man. My man. So I get another revenge. I guess that's a revenge pie. I'm going to take a pie. Yeah, dude.
Ooh,
all right, so we got another one from Omega, $20. Says, I have a question if this could be answered. Would Odin be better if he gains 15 power, 20 protection, and 1 second of CC immunity for each enemy he traps at the start of his ult? Also, Allied, I know how much you like to win, so this donation is for you to do Neath Victory Dance. And then wrote Caramel Dancing. I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure.
Hope I wasn't just very inappropriate. I feel like I do that sometimes. So 15 power, 20 protections times 5, right? I mean, so 75 and 100. And that wouldn't be too bad.
That could potentially be quite scary.
Wouldn't solve the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Buff helps in general at level 5. That would be absurd.
I mean, that doesn't solve Odin's already killing you at level 5.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just give the 3 disarm.
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
it's a new crowd control.
See how it works.
Not really anywhere else.
Ooh, Zayden, driving strike.
Ooh, there's a special delivery coming back to answer on that one, as well as a major look for a little bit of damage. Earthbreaker, though, not going to connect. Mitigate wounds ticking away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't talk about the fact that after those donations, including the 500, the 100, the 15, the 20, we're at $14,630. We are $370 away from being, I don't want to say done, but hitting the goal. Definitely not done.
Yep, that is the main goal. There are stretch goals beyond that as well. I believe seeing at 20,000. And, yeah, coming up in a little bit, guys, we do have more events after the 1v1. We have some game shows coming up. We have the password between that. If you haven't watched that, one player gets a word and has to use one word to try and allow his teammate to guess the actual password for that round. It goes back and forth. Whoever gets it gets points.
Uh-oh, maximum velocity going to be activated. Should have special delivery here to get away. No beads. Actually has to beads the slow from Heavy Hammer.
That's rough, but in this game mode, that does help a lot. You have 2 kills. You don't want to let one slip away. This is going to allow Hercules to go ahead and steal away the speed buff right now.
I would really like to see him finish that Frostbound Hammer.
It really is a good item.
I mean, attack speed reduction against Mercury sounds good to me.
There's actually so many different ways he could build that Hercules right now. There's just so many physical protection items that would also just like
Mid-Guardian
Mail. You could do Nemean Lion with the Shield of the Underworld.
Yes.
Mystical Mail. He wants attack. Not Mystical Mail. It's not enough damage, perhaps, but a little bit of a stretch there.
A little bit late.
Runeforged Hammer after getting a little bit more physical protection to build that damage up. There's so many options. Or Mercury.
I also would like to see the Runeforged Hammer on Mercury. He's going to need some kind of defense because there's no way he's going to burn through him fast enough.
Yeah, late game, especially if Hercules builds that penetration. Yeah, if late game. Even if, assume we get the full 6 items way on down, which likely isn't going to happen in the first place. Hercules is still going to hurt you. Driving strike him away, you smack him around a little bit. He's probably still going to be a close back and forth kind of matchup.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. The fear. I mean, maybe giving even maybe a little bit too much license here. Got to be careful about when he puts that special delivery on cooldown. If he gets caught now, should be coming up in just a second, though.
Yeah, we are only sitting on 3 items. Ooh, there's a driving strike. We again did catch Mercury. Boulder gonna miss because of that special delivery. Sonic Boom was briefly getting charged. Won't be using that, canceling that, and electing to kill some minions.
He's got to do something. He'll lose his tower here. He can't back. Sonic Boom to kill the creeps probably isn't the worst idea.
No. He needs to buy himself time right now. Hercules is going to zone him out, make sure those minions can keep on working. If he can keep doing this, he can get that tower down. Especially if he'll buy time, looking for a little bit more, but those minions are still in the tower.
You know, it's funny. I was talking about it before when we run these types of tournaments on my stream. We always make it so you can't walk in the jungle. If you walk in the jungle, you die. So every time I see someone do it, I like panic. I'm like, no, don't go in there. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I did that earlier.
I like this. It's maybe not a proxy. It's like a semi-proxy considering where he's standing. But it's making sure that Hercules can't pick that tower off. Really smart play from Lob there.
Yeah, it works out so well. Being Hercules, what's Mercury do? Oh, special deliver me into the tower, take a tower shot. I'm still Hercules. I'll pop the mitigate wounds, heal up most of that damage, and just keep on doing exactly what I'm doing.
We're done. Well, not done, but we hit it. The goal is hit.
Nice.
Gastius one last time, $400 to put us over the mark. I salute you, hi-rez, DM, Bart, Lassus, and all need to put their beards together and beard snuggle. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That
but we will definitely
beards.
get that done. Gastius, I think, has been pretty much by far one of the biggest donators, if not the top donator so far.
I'm pretty sure he's like an overall like 4th or 5th of the total donation pool.
Is really?
Yeah,
it's
man.
definitely up there. It's a lot. Thank you so much. Help us break over that goal. Little fight going on.
Ooh.
Boulder just narrowly missing right there.
Yeah, I thought that Maniac was trying to celebrate with that pinata for the 15,000, but no, he was going for the kill.
Yep, there's a Sonic Boom clear.
He might be able to take this tower down.
It is dropping quite low. You see parts of it starting to break off little by little.
Mitigate wounds is activated.
He's looking, he's not maybe looking to end in the minion waves might push him off. He's doing a lot of work, and his health bar, Mercury just can't do anything right now against them. I mean,
he's sitting there tanking. I think it was like 12 tower shots.
Yeah.
Now. He's just like, yeah, well, I mean, I have a chair.
Yeah. Sit down, relax. I can bring a couple more of those shots. The first 12 didn't do anything to me, so why not a couple more? Just keep things interesting.
2 more big donations coming out. Jake GFX, $200, saying, can Bart pie Kelly without her knowledge? Also, if you see Weiss sneaking around the studio, might as well pie him too. And then Dust says, I want Brandon to say, I acknowledge for everyone to hear that Dust is indeed Korean. Also, his mixtape is straight up fire.
Good stuff.
It's more fiction than Harry Potter.
I will also add, though, there is a lot of whipped cream left for those
Can
pies.
you stop? Actually stop. We really don't need. We hit the goal, man.
We have stretch goals, though, DM. That's the big thing. There's potentially more stuff to give out, more reveal. If you guys want to see that map reveal early,
that's true.
It's, I believe it's 20,000 for the first stretch goal.
Well, we're going to get there even faster. X-Fire Glitter donates 50. Well, we'll talk about that in 1 second here. We do have a driving strike. Sonic Boom is going to be necessary here. And he just barely escapes the boulder. Maniac with a small misplay there. And it's going to be up to Lobster to try to get away, but no.
He's going to get it.
I think that's it.
That's, well, it's first blood, and it's likely going to be the tower. Hercules could just walk up to it, do damage, and minions will arrive here in just a couple seconds. Respawn times are long enough right now. This is probably the game. We'll see if
what's that Mercury timer? Is it already coming up? Oh, GG.
There's a surrender vote.
Yeah, he saw the tower was too low.
Yep. And
Maniac, I think, under no duress and definitely not an upset, defeats Lobster and will move on to the semifinals. X-Fire Glitter, though, $50, says mad props for both donors and the wonderful hi-rez contributors. Gaming and hijinks for a cause is something we should all get behind in the industry. Hashtag beat cancer. And then,
okay, guys.
Wait, what god got remodeled?
I don't know what it is, but guys, we're going to show you that god reveal. It looks
What
like
the
it's
hell?
going to be Goobus.
Dude, I work here. I didn't even know that was happening.
Top secret stuff. Damn,
Yeah,
I mean, you should be in these loops. What is going on? So, yeah. And,
Dude, that's sick.
Goobus is going to be Goobus by default. That's pretty golden, lovely looking. The staff.
What's
That
golden
is,
skin going to look like?
More gold? I mean,
There's green on it. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
So that's going to be good stuff here coming up in the future, guys.
Dude, I'm serious. I didn't know that was happening.
That is great and awesome, though, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut to a quick little break, take things over to Kelly, and we'll be back here in just a few.
everyone, hi-rez Kelly here, and I'm here at the pie field with 2 more victims. Like I said, it's a reoccurring theme, guys. Apparently you all want to see a bunch of people get pied. If you want to see someone else get pied, just donate to crowdrise.com/SPLspring. Now we have a special guest joining us. It's the very own hi-rez Nabil, the best Vamana cosplayer in the world. So Nabil, you're going to have the pleasure of pieing these 2 gentlemen, please, whenever you're ready.
Who wants first? I'll take it.
Oh! I have suffered a casualty. A delicious casualty, though.
It is delicious.
Yeah, quite good.
Quite bit creamy. Can't really see.
Zaylia, how is it?
I always wanted white stuff in my face.
And that's on the internet now. Let's go back to the casters. Really?
Inside, thanks so much for another pie. I'm fresh and clean. I don't know about the people outside, but here I'm joined side by side. hi-rez Jackton Tan is really getting his mermaid on, and the actual Jackton Tan Laz is. So this is an arm. All right, I'm just being taken over.
Sorry.
You got.
Anyway, go on.
All right, we're going to ignore that one. No big deal.
Yeah.
We've got an arm wrestle for you. This one came through from a donation. They want to see APC take on Laz's. So let's hear your bets, boys. APC, who do you think's going to win and why?
I'm not as fueled because he wasn't shit talking this. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but like, Maniac called me out, so I had to put it in. Like I was mad. Yeah, just like this. I might give it to him just because.
Already setting up the Johns. Now, Mr. Lazarus, how about you?
He promised me a beer if I let him win, so I said okay.
I've never seen 2 people try to throw it, so let's just do it.
Throw it better.
Let's see who loses quick.
I'll go.
All right, and here we are. Ready, set, go.
I hate you.
Well, it was a close one,
That's how people
but
break
this
their arms in arm wrestling. God damn it, that hurt.
it was a quick one. But Laz, what do you have to say after that win? Just take it, folks.
Here's the eye of the tiger. He threw me the fight. Eager champions of Challenger Cup.
And that's all I got. Thank you, guys. Boobies.
Movies, folks. That's all we got here, and we'll see you next time at the arm wrestling booth. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome back to the caster desk once again. Myself and alongside Zapman today. Zapman, challenger level plays over here.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be seeing some challenger level Joust action.
APC was the challenger here, and Lass was the SPL player there.
He was.
That was
he really
brutal.
showed it up. In impressive fashion, I think Lasses is undefeated now against everybody.
I think so. I think we need to throw 2 people at him. I might.
That's a really good... Donate for 2 people to try and defeat Lasses in an arm wrestling competition. Maybe Dan and APC together could.
They probably could. They seem to show great synergy, Dan and APC. It's pretty impressive.
If they can find that synergy going forward, that would be great for them. We've got coming up, though, the semi-final of the 1v1 tournament. It's going to be CaptainTwig up against Weekend. Weekend, the last remaining North American.
Right. Weekend, he has to hold it down for North America. I hope he can do it.
Against 3 members of Europe.
That's
Three
tough.
of the best jousters in Europe as well. CaptainTwig. Also, there's Zaylia, I believe, still in. And... I can't remember who else was
Zeros, I think.
Maniac.
Oh, Maniac. Right.
Maniac.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a big issue to have to try and deal with those 3 going forward. But first of all, he's going to face off against CaptainTwig. Would you give him any advice if you were in that situation?
Ban out mages, as many mages as you can. Try to pick...
Hunters.
A hunter's pretty good against a mage, so we'll have to see.
But you said hunters are weak compared to mages.
Yeah.
Because mages have a big AoE.
Early game, hunters can do, like certain ones like On Her can kill a mage. When it comes to mid game, when mages have their natural scaling, their abilities, they do a lot of damage naturally to hunters. That's when they have to be careful. But early game, hunters can take it.
See, what you should have done there is abuse the situation like Lassis did and badmouth mages.
Right.
Because he was doing that against hunters the whole time we were up earlier on.
Right.
Just saying over and over again how easy it is to play hunter.
Oh.
Just auto attack.
His role is the easiest by far.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, from the man himself, the Zap Man, saying that. But back to donations, we're still trying to achieve as many goals as possible. We've reached the target at the moment. However, what we're really looking to do is trying to escalate it even further. So keep sending the donations. We'll keep doing crazy things here. This is all for the American Cancer Society charity stream for today and yesterday as well. And if you've not seen it, you should be able to see on the screen here the Voodoo Knock skin. This was released earlier. What did you make of that, Zap?
That is a beautiful skin, very detailed. I really like the color of the gown, I guess, and the hair and everything like that. It looks really cool.
Yeah, so everybody at home, you can see that is going to be released soon. You're going to see some nice early artwork for those, and we can see Weekend there getting himself set up on the screen there. He's a tall lad.
He's 6'5", I believe. I stand next to him, and I thought Last was tall.
Yeah.
He's ginormous.
Especially against most of the Scandinavians as well, because Scandinavian players, sometimes they can be quite big. Like Zeros is okay, it's quite a decent height, but normally they're not a lot taller. But Americans over here, you bring out, like, for your gaming-wise, they're very, very tall. There's Twig, he's a skinny, lanky dude, is what I want to say. That's what about my Twig. He's lanky.
But he is a beast at Joust, that's for sure.
He really is. You saw him in the last one that he did. He was just very patient up against Devios.
Right.
Although people haven't expected Devios to do very well in this tournament, but Twig, well known. And he was up against a negative matchup too.
The fact that he got first blood against the Fenrir, who has a huge advantage over Hero, speaks volumes to his skill.
So going through donations once again, to have a little look at those guys to set themselves up. We've got Lydia sending for Zalia to shave Hindu man's leg. $20. Why Zalia? Why is Alien, Lydia? That makes no sense. hi-rez Devotion, hello from the French community manager. Too bad I'm not able to be with you guys, but France is also on your side for this. Screw cancer. Keep up the good work and a $10 donation. Mad props for both donators and the wonderful hi-rez contributors. Oh, we saw that one earlier from X-Fire Glitter for $50. Keep those donations coming, though. We'll keep bringing them forward. After this 1v1 tournament, we're going to be seeing the hi-rez versus pros matchup. Have you heard much about this yet?
Adonis has been very loud about how he's going to take out Snoopy, even first blood.
I've got a lane with him.
Oh, my God.
I've got a lane with him.
Good luck.
Now, if you're in this situation and you're going to be in a bit of a bad situation, we're going straight into the game. Actually, we can just look through what they've actually picked. It's going to be Bastet up against Aphrodite in this one. Aphrodite played by, it looks like CaptainTwig has that one. And it's going to be the Bastet for Weekend.
It's going to be another early game matchup here. Weekend can kill the Aphrodite early, just like the Fenrir could have killed the Hebo early. And if CaptainTwig can survive the early game, he'll probably take it, no question.
We'll see if he can take the early game and just hold on for the most part. I mean, Twig, like you said, we all know he's very good in the Joust, and he's a very experienced player. You can see him actually keeping an eye on the jungle there, as Weekend was looking to try and steal, but spotted out. Wasn't going to be able to find him.
I like what Weekend did there. He didn't let the Aphrodite take the buff, and Bastet really needs to just keep control of this lane from the get-go, and denying Aphrodite the blue buff will hurt her sustain and hurt her wave clear as well.
A bit of early poke coming out from Weekend, not surprising. That's what you're looking to do on this Bastet in the early game. Bans for Weekend, like you were saying, ban out the mages. He banned away Poseidon, Kronos, and Hebo away from the Twig, so you called it right on.
Right, yeah. Pretty obvious picks that CaptainTwig favors in Joust, so good bans by Weekend.
And across the way, Twig did ban away Arachne, Bellona, and Fenrir, so he shot the jungler with what he's known for playing, junglers.
Yeah, exactly. Arachne and Bellona, both gods that Weekend have won with, so good bans by CaptainTwig there.
So when you get into the situation at about level 5, you expect kill potential more than likely for Bastet here, with the cats available too. I mean, Afro with the back off and the heal might be able to escape.
Yeah, she can create a little bit of distance between the cats, but the cats are faster than the Aphrodite, especially since the Aphrodite can't link anyone. If you link someone, you get movement speed,
mobility.
But
yeah,
you can't in this case.
So would you look for a very fast sprint coming out here for CaptainTwig, do you expect?
First back, sprint 2 at least.
Sprint 2 at least. We'll see if he does go for that one, because at the moment, they're just going to farm it to the best of their ability during this early game. There's a level 4 Twig, and there's the back to base. Oh, is it? Yeah, I think he's basing right now, and if we will see if he does pick up that sprint, as we expect him to. No, oh, yeah. Sprint is online along with boots.
There it is. Perfect. Perfect pickup by CaptainTwig. He should have no problem dealing with the cats in the early game. So
as long as he can get away from them, back off, and then he can just heal himself back up over and over again. But when he gets about mid-game, you expect CaptainTwig should have the advantage just because it's Afro and the out-sustain.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Weekend really needs to do something more aggressive here. Try to get the advantage.
Well, at the moment, you can see Twig doing this blue buff once again in the jungle, looking for the opportunity to try and take that one away, as Weekend has come back himself as well. We're going to see this one continue on. Checking in with the donations, just see what we've got available to us from the donators and see if there's any more that have come in now. Hopefully nothing for Zapman to do. Pause Zapman.
I hope not.
Yo, they're giving you so much crap about having to do things. Your Shing impression was amazing, though.
Oh, thank you.
I could
Thank you
listen to
very
that all the time. Like, if I could cast like that, it would permanently.
I have a lot of practice with that.
You played with him for quite a while, didn't you? So,
I did, yeah. Good times.
Good times? Best times?
Regionals, it wasn't the best times, but every other time was pretty good.
Pretty good until then. So the moment the back off does hit, there's the ranged attack from Weekend coming out, as well as Twig just continues to heal up under the tower. Level 6 for both these guys now. It was only sprint 1 that, you know, we saw CaptainTwig go back and get, so it's not as effective. It doesn't give you the slow immunity that you normally get for sprint 2.
I mean, the cats, they slow you when they hit you, but if he uses his back off and then the sprint 1, he should be able to get out, or at least enough time, buy himself enough time to not take too much damage from the cats.
So Weekend going back here, what do you expect to see? He's got Hog 2, and he's gone for Devour's Gauntlets, Boots 2. Just finish off Boots here for Warrior Tab, he's gone. And what would you look to build? Jotuns next, maybe?
He'll
Just
probably
standard?
build Jotuns, yeah. I would assume so.
And then across the way, you're going to see CaptainTwig. Do you expect Breastplate of Valor up against this Bastet?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Gives
choose a
cooldown,
focus.
defense. That's everything Aphrodite needs against Bastet.
Yeah, really, really easy stuff. So he could be in for quite a long one here, unless Weekend can really get the pressure. He's trying to go aggressive again with the bleed, but he's not going to find much more than that. And Twig will just be having his doves up again momentarily to continue healing and freezing the wave, so to speak.
Right. I mean, honestly, Aphrodite, all she has to do really is just wait in her tower, wait till she levels up, gets her natural scaling on her abilities, get her full CDR. I think it's going to be extremely tough for Weekend to do anything in this matchup right now.
Well, we'll see, because these are the picks they went for. Obviously, a jungler was left available. Twig going for this Aphrodite up against it. It is the first to 2 kills, or the first tower to go down that's going to win this game. As we can see, once again, Weekend going in. He's dropping the cats this time. Does come out, plus the Undying Love as well. The turnaround, actually, Weekend lost most of the trade, but the cats are still on him. The cats, one more hit.
Oh,
he's got to go down to the cats. Weekend. The man, oh, he's got back to tower. Oh, does he go down?
What a big mistake.
The American hopes and dreams of a nation just fall to a wayside in one miscalculation.
That was a Challenger Cup level play right there by Weekend. Ooh.
It wasn't the best time to show off the Challenger Cup level plays, I'll tell you that much. Oh, did he not actually die? Oh no, apologies. It was a tower kill. The tower kill does not count. So it was definitely a Zapman Challenger level play.
He probably did that on purpose, maybe.
He did to show off.
That's right.
He went a quick trip back to base to buy items and abuse the situation. The tower kill does not count. It has to give credit to the enemy player. So it's still only 1-0. As you can see, once again, we can go in aggressive onto Twig. I don't think Twig expected the cats to stay on as long as they did.
I don't think so. They last forever, man.
They do. There's nothing worse. Like when you play any role and you're just being chased by them, please just stop.
Yeah, especially when you're under your tower, you know, and the towers are hitting the cats, and you're just like, can they die or can they despawn already? And they just don't.
I mean, at least the best thing about Bakasura, when you look at him, at least the minions don't get aggro there, right?
True.
Because that's a great thing.
Yeah,
to have to deal with.
It's a good thing right there.
So it's 1-0 in favor of Weekend here. Like I said, the hopes of the nation are technically on his shoulders here, up against one of the best European jousters that everyone talks about all the time. Whenever I hear SPL, all they say about you is, well, CaptainTwig can joust very well.
Yeah.
We'll see how we can do. And this is an opportunity for him to show off his joust prowess. At the moment, he's struggling.
Well, Weekend, the American hope, he's doing pretty well so far against one of the best jousters in the world.
We can see at the moment he's just cleared up that mid-wave Twig, currently doing the buff in the jungle, dropping this red buff down for the time being as Weekend's waiting for the next wave. Breastplate of Valor is being worked on by CaptainTwig, so sort of the build we expected. He's at tier 2 of that Silver Breastplate online now, and Jotun's already finished for Weekend. So I think if he's going to get kill potential and look for winning this game, he's going to have to be soon.
It will have to be soon. His window of opportunity is dwindling. What I'm really curious to see if will Weekend go for an anti-healing item, whether it's Weakening Curse or Brawler's Beat Stick.
Would you go for the Beat Stick in this situation then?
I think I would probably go for both, honestly.
Just pick them both.
Probably just go for both, just in case the Weakening doesn't last long enough. And Brawlers, it gives you the flat penetration, so it's still really good in this scenario.
Oh, he's going to drop the cats and try and burst down the tower and put the pressure onto their tower here. The cats will aggro onto Twig, and Weekend gets tower aggro because of that drop to half health. So the cats didn't do what he really wanted to, unfortunately. So, just so you know as well, this is the semi-final game right now. And the loser of this one will get an Intel processor. The winner will go into the final for an Xbox or a laptop.
Those are insane prizes. I wish I was in this Joust tournament.
Well, Challenger boys don't get to be there, Zach. They get to be at the caster desk. Okay? Neither do world champions. That's why Jeff's here too.
That's true. That's true. Well, this is a pretty good place to be, honestly.
Well, until they make you eat stuff. And then
yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's not really, is it? Let's be honest.
No, it's for charity. Good cause.
For charity. That's the main thing. It's all for charity. If you want to see more people eat stupid stuff, don't forget to continue the donations coming in. Cream pies to the faces of your favorite or most hated people. I wonder who the most hated might be.
I don't know. Who could it be?
I don't know. Clue 1-0 though for Weekend here. This game is 7 minutes in right now. And Breastplate Valor has been finished up by CaptainTwig. You can actually see Round Shield being picked up here by, the Enchanted Buckler picked up by Weekend here as he's going aggressive in this one once again, but keeping the poke pressure on.
You could hear the cats go off. Looked like we wanted to commit all in there, but the back off interrupted the cast and Weekend said, too late now. Let me hold on to my ultimate.
It's one of those things that you can hear sound animations, but they can get cancelled just before. And, we're going to see the engagement going as the cats are dropped this time, and the back off was used by Twig. He's going to be able to run back to tell. There's only one cat still chasing. Oh, sorry, he's two chasing. And they're going actually, it was all three. They were all grouped right on top of each other, so you couldn't actually see how many you were still dealing with. But Twig's healing up quite fine. And this Breastplate of Valor's not really, he's actually being put to good use right now.
Oh, yeah, you can see he barely took any damage, and then he healed it all back up. So.
All the way back up, and that's all he's going to do over and over again. And this is what you kind of expect in, like, even in Conquest, when you see game matchups of like teams between the two of them, you kind of look at who's got early game, who's got mid game. We're going to have to end early, you know, if we're in early game composition. It's kind of the same in this 1v1.
I really think CaptainTwig should back here because Weekend can do another play where he pops the cats and tries to take the tower. Yeah, that might be his last hope.
Well, a couple of donations coming in once again. JTDP says Hinduman voice pack for $10. I want to do one of those if it's a BM voice pack, a proper BM one. I just want to be like, oh look, you died again. Maybe you should buy a ward. That was a challenger level play right there.
That's
just
pretty good.
Stuff like that. I'll steal that one. I hope you don't mind if that happened. Badger also. Badger's donated. The player Badger has donated $20 to get pie for Cuvo and or Funballer. And this one is on the screen once again. You can see Weekend dropping those cats, trying to keep the pressure on. So the pros seem to be turning on Chief with the pies here today as well.
Fnatic versus Trig in this charity thing.
Yep. So Badger's actually dropping the dollars, and I expect those pies will come out soon. We can try to back here, going to get stopped by Twig in the jungle with a couple of autos there. Applies the bleed, the kiss, and the doves. Going to heal Twig back to full again, and Weekend did just take a free bit of poke damage then as he was looking to recall.
I really think Weekend's going to have to get a weakening soon to deal with this. Aphrodite just keeps healing up all the poke, everything, and rinse and repeat. Has infinite mana with Breastplate.
Oh, he gets a kiss under the tower here as well. The doves go up, but they do not connect. Oh, they do connect. I do apologize. They're going to heal up. Weekend's very low here, and these archer minions will do a little bit of damage to the tower. Weekend's tower a little bit lower now than Twig's, and Twig very, very patient with this one. Just going to auto it down. He's actually going to kiss him under the tower to delay that back again. Good decision, because now he can try and force the next wave in too.
That was an extremely smart play by Twig there. He's going to have a full wave here. However, it doesn't look like he has a big minion, so I don't think he can really take the tower. And I think he realizes that, wants to back when the... Oh, no, guess not.
He's going to try to stick around and bring this one down even lower at the moment. Talk to me about the big minion, because that's one thing a lot of people don't necessarily talk about is how big that minion, how effective that big minion can be.
That minion tanks so many tower shots, it's unbelievable, and that can really allow you to get at least half tower's health down when you're just straight auto attacking it.
I mean, when you go into the tower range when you're playing, do you actually look at that sort of situation like, oh, I've got a big minion coming this time?
Oh, for sure.
I can stay for longer.
Sometimes I'll say if there was no big minion, there's no point in getting any tower damage because it's not worth it. I'd rather back, let the minions die to the tower rather than doing like 10% of the tower's HP.
Well, the cast are dropped on Twig again, but he actually uses the back off, make sure he catches Weekend with that as well as Weekend is trying to bring down this tower as quick as he can, chipping away at it, but still his tower is the one that's at a disadvantage here. Weekend's really up against it. Even though he got that first kill, Twig could go for the other option of the win and look for this tower.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it comes down to right now. They're both trying to go for the tower. They can see Twig can probably kill Weekend, but Weekend really can't kill Twig anymore. So Twig has 2 outs, Weekend only has 1. I think Twig knows that. He's been timing his backs perfectly to minimize the tower damage.
Well, on this trip back to base, you can see that it looks like he might be going for this actual B-stick that you were talking about.
Right.
Or he could potentially be going for the, I always forget the name of the item, but the one that you can push down towers very, very quickly. Crusher, there you go. So he might be looking for the Crusher with the cats. That could be quite effective to try and win the trade of the tower.
If he's given up on trying to kill the Aphrodite, which I think he is, he'll probably go for the Crusher and look for the backdoor play.
Well, let's see if the backdoor play does work out. He does also have online that runic shield for the actual magical protection as well, and the aura as well for magical power reduce. So he's trying to make sure he doesn't take too much poke in these trades against Twig. But as you can see, these trades, he's going to drop the cats down. We're going to see the engagement between the two again as Dove's sprint were popped there. The back off connects as well. And it's actually Weekend who's going to be forced away one more time with the cat still giving chase. Twig's really looking for the kill here.
Yeah, he might actually get it here. Pounces down from the best stat. We'll see.
It's going to be rough for him in this situation now. They're still trading backwards and forwards. Weekend realizes this is an all in play for him. With the minion wave on his side, he's trying to do what he can. But Twig will find himself a kill. And with that could potentially be the game because the tower's going to go too.
That's game, and he has the big minion there to tank the tower shots.
Tower does go down, and the big minion, as you said, was there at the end. Surrender vote was began by Weekend, and he realized it was all over at that moment. Twig, CaptainTwig, the expected winner, honestly, because of the Joust scene, and knocks out North America's last hope in this. Could this be what happens at the LAN at the weekend?
Could be, but I think America's saving all their skills for the actual tournament.
Oh, we can't save stuff in the EU. We just do it like all the time. We're always skillful. I've got nothing else after that. Let's just go with that. So with that, guys, we're going to be handing it over once again to the glorious Kelly in the parking lot.
All right, we're outside again. I'm not Kelly. It's actually APC doing this. We got a few guys here that only half of them are going to get pied. This is due to a donation for DM for, what is it, $500? He gets to pick the people that he wants to get pied. So he picked Boosh here. But along with Boosh, it looks like Ionic here is going to get their sub Bob Goalie pied as well. Now get your Gyazos ready and get the gift ready because we're going to save this moment. Ionic even said every time someone subs to his channel, that gif of him pieing Bob Goalie is going to appear. So make it good, and you better get this captured. It's going to be on the internet for years, maybe for your life. Oh, fuck you. Why? That's not what was supposed to happen.
For charity.
No, that was for revenge. That's what that was. Get the fuck out of here.
I had to do that.
Is that what was supposed to happen?
No. No, we were supposed to hit them. Right? There's one more. Wait, that's for Boosh. That's for Boosh.
Oh, Kelly just dug her own grave.
She had been planning.
Oh, I bet. And she came in my room threatening me, and I told her she dug her own grave if she does something. Whew. All right, guys. Tweet me. Donate. I'll do whatever to Kelly. I'm going back. It's going to be all week next week. Let's go. This is a war. Dan, you got this? You're in here with me. Dan, you better be watching me. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. Here it goes. Get those. Here it goes. Come on. Oh. Lick it off.
Oh, you didn't take your glasses?
It's the worst. It makes you smell like pie for the longest time. It's awful.
And it's not good pie.
It's just whipped cream. It's like the cheapest whipped cream. I can't even hear myself because there's whipped cream in my ear. Oh, my God. Are we still doing esports in the Flash, or is this just part of the gag? I hate everything right now. Yeah, get out of here. All right, well. Hi, Azalea. Hi, Azalea. You got pied earlier, right? Do you smell it on you?
A little.
You wipe yourself with shampoo?
You as well. I don't know.
It's awful. That's awful. All right, well, you know the drill. I'm going to go through this real quick, and I just want to wipe my face off and get my revenge on Kelly. Again, guys, give me your best. All right, 60 seconds. And the clock begins after I finish this question. Who is the most overrated player in Smite?
Divios.
How many skins does Ymir have?
9.
How about Hebo?
That's 4.
Who's your biggest rival?
Me.
Who's going to win the 1v1 tournament?
CaptainTwig.
Which hi-rez employee could you beat in a fight?
Everyone.
Oh, thank God it wasn't just me this time. Name 2 gods of thunder and lightning.
Zeus and Thor.
Okay, all right. Which hi-rez employee is that cutest?
APC.
Hell yeah, that's right. How about the cutest Smite player?
Me.
Oh, who's the second cutest? Come on.
Me in an off day.
All right, fine. Who's the strongest NA team?
Fat Chunks Assemble. I know it's in the past. Let's just do it.
What a joke. What's your favorite Twitch chat emote?
Kipo.
Kipo. Who's your biggest? Who's your favorite player?
Me.
Oh, it's all about you, huh? And one last question. Who is the best hunter in the world?
Funball.
All right, I guess I got 5 more seconds. No, hold on. What AMC? What Pantheon is AMC from? It wasn't Egyptian. It was
something.
Well, it counts though. That's how esports in the Flash works. All right. Well, I'm going to take this time to wash my face, and let's just get back to the action of the 1v1 tournament. Get out of here.
Man, APC looks really good with whipped cream on his face, doesn't he?
That looks very hot.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea, APC. It wasn't my idea at all. And I'm going to stay inside so I get to be safe away from whipped cream. But Zapman, explain to me why you are here right now.
Well, apparently I'm not safe from whipped cream, and I have to eat this majestically and suggestively.
What does majestically mean?
I don't know. I'm going to have to wing it, I guess.
All right, well, have fun. I'm going to awkwardly stand here and watch you. Is that majestic?
I don't know. I didn't even know I put that much in.
That's what she... No.
What?
All right, I believe you have to sing a song as well. Your theme song, actually.
Is it bad that I don't know the words?
Can you hum it?
Okay.
Yes, people booing. How do you not know the words to your own theme song?
All right, I think I got it. Who can tank a team fight? Win a 1v2? It's Zapman. Yes, Zapman can. That's it. That's all I got.
Can we get a round of applause for Zapman? There we go. You got some love. You got some love. All right, I believe we're going to the 1v1 right now. Everyone enjoy.